have 1,265 days to go on my restricted driving permit until I can qualify to get fully reinstated for my Illinois driver's license. Today is day 6 of consecutive vlogging. I like this orange shirt. I just got it at thrift store yesterday, and it is loose and airy and comfortable. And I just began watching a Casey Neistat video titled Skateboarding Barefoot. Casey Neistat has given my favorite quote regarding YouTubing, which is "Story is king." So I'm interested when I watch this video to see what the story is. Watching Casey Neistat run reminds me that running was one of my biggest joys as a very little kid. I used to run in the summer in circles around my house. I grew up on a farm and spent my whole entire day outside, and one of my biggest joys was running in circles. I loved to run. It was so fun. And until the day I unexpectedly ran onto one of those really prickly, painful, one of those worst kind of thistles that you really don't want to step on. The joy of my run was unexpectedly halted by stepping on that, and I went screaming inside to my mom, who explained what that was and what had happened. And my running abruptly stopped at that time and didn't resume until I was in like junior high or high school track for like a year. But you know, that pure joy of running, that's still inside of me somewhere. I don't run these days because I have sciatica, but I wonder if I just added like 1 minute a day to running, if I could do it again, you know, even if just for a half hour of running. So I'm a minute and a half into the video, and he has shown his Vespa, I believe it's called, which is a little scooter. He's also shown how he showed up at a friend's house and he's going running with a couple of his buddies. So we're already seeing a theme of alternative forms of transportation. There's a lot of scenes of nature. We've had scenes of the beach, the ocean. They're starting to run like outside on trails, so kind of nature trails. I like that. I used to have a Jetson, which is a kind of a small motorized scooter. In fact, it's so small that it doesn't require having a license on it. And I used to take it on the roads like you would a bicycle, bicycle paths like you would a bicycle. And the laws at the time when I had that a year ago were a little bit unclear, so I was able to get away with a lot of stuff back then. They get you out onto paths and into nature in ways that you can't with a vehicle. Interesting. So I'm 5.5 minutes into the video now. We had this scene where there is barefoot skateboarding. You saw the bare feet and the skateboard. Casey was on his way to the beach to meet his family who were at the beach. But another kind of overall theme, I mean, the title is called Skateboarding Barefoot, but an overall theme I'm getting is transportation, all the different forms of transportation. He has to go back to the beach after to retrieve his Vespa, which was left at the beach. His son is giving him a ride to the airport. He accidentally says train station. He accidentally says airport. So he's mentioning many forms of transportation. What is my story today? Is it about running? I like to dance. That's how I get my aerobics. That's how I build a little bit of, just a little small amount of upper body. I usually don't stretch right here because there's not a lot of space, but it's a good place to film. Okay, I'm at the thrift store. Maybe I'll find a vest or something interesting that I like. I'm a minimalist, so it would have to be really a standout thing to make a purchase. Ready, team? Let's go. Okay, pretty. So I got two things. I got a light denim vest, which has already been washed and shrank a lot of times, and a nice pink, light pink, kind of vesty type of shirt that I can wear over t-shirts. I don't know, this is okay, but I think the thing I liked about running as a kid was a path running around my house where I could actually run in a circle outside in nature, and I ran barefoot. So I don't know if that's really good for one's feet, but I wonder if there's some kind of a circular place I can find.
Way too serious.